Hey, what's up? It's Mind Been here. Malcolm Lovejoy, Adam U. Stewart, back in effect. Went through a little ups and downs, bumps and highs, but this journey, it don't stop. And this wisdom is eternal. So whenever you receive it is when you're ready for it, or when you find it and we cross paths, and I'm happy that you found it. But this is very special because somebody who has discovered it and who already knows it but has discovered that I've been sharing it is the author of this amazing book that I keep talking about, Darrel. Much love. So good that you've seen it. I'm so honored, proud. This seriously is one of the best books of my life. It's been on my bookshelf right here. It's always beside me. But yeah, I got lots of books. Lots of books everywhere. But this is one of the best books of all time. I can't tell you seriously. But I'm just going to give you a short reading today and then go to bed and then come back and give more later. All right. So I'd like to talk about what he talks about in this. It's very important. Viewpoint and perspective, because sexuality is, there's something that I realized not too long ago, and it was shocking. I actually gripped my fingers when I was so furious about discovering how deep the thought was. But it's something that I've taken for granted. But the thought was, love is not a universal concept. It is an idea, but love may not be a universal experience that all humans have actually felt. The idea of love has obviously been heard by everybody, and people hear songs and movies and they hear other people talking about it, but it dawned on me when somebody who had one of the most excruciating childhoods that I ever had realized, I was like, maybe this person actually doesn't know what love is. And they've only heard the words but never actually experienced behavior that is parallel to what love is worthy of being called, as in the most compassionate, generous, selfless, kind, understanding, listening, patient behavior that one person can give another. So this person I knew had an abusive mother and an abusive father, and they were abandoned, and there was so much negativity, and I was like, maybe they actually don't know what love is. So I'm going to not take love for granted, and I'm just going to share my viewpoint. Everybody's got a viewpoint, and Darrel speaks from his viewpoint here, but I like to say that I share it. So I'll give you a little bit, and then every author brings a viewpoint. While my personal views will undoubtedly influence the discussion, I will endeavor to stay close to the science and facts and give you resources to examine yourself. Yes, this good love advice, it's not just theory and myth and philosophy. Try it yourself. Try to have a non-religious sexual natural experience where there's no judgment or shame. Apply the thoughts and wake up the next day and breathe free. Try it. Anyways, we will look at the science, the biology, the anthropology, and much more to fully understand what human sexuality has been and still is. My hope is that this exploration will bring you closer to understanding yourself as a sexual creature. It's always a fun journey to do. And that is so you can enjoy and celebrate your sexuality free of religious ideals and controls. I will also look at data collected from thousands of people who left religion to answer the question, what will happen to your sex life when you leave religion? You'll be free like you were before you discovered religion. If successful, you will learn more about you and your potential. P.S. It's infinite. It's only as big or as small as your imagination is. You will gain greater understanding of the power religion has in distorting the lives of its adherents. I also hope you gain a sense of power and acceptance of who you are. My purpose is to challenge you, the reader, to look into the sexual training and indoctrination you received from childhood and make informed choices about how to conduct yourself as a sexual being, because you're allowed to. That's one of life's rights. In many ways, we cannot understand ourselves unless we understand how religion has impacted us. Even if you are born to non-religious parents, the culture that surrounds you is replete with religious sexual messages. Religion has shaped our culture, our sexual development, and our behavior. Examples of this include embarrassment over menstruation, taboos against masturbation and premarital sex. Oh, that's just so ridiculous. Yeah. Ideas that sex is sinful or somehow dirty, and that is just beyond absurd. How did we get here? Nobody's born by immaculate conception, and that theory itself is questionable at best. So, it's not dirty to make love. Sex is messy, not dirty. There's a huge difference. If we can eliminate the religious sexual myths and learn to make rational choices, we can become more fulfilled and more informed. We can create our own value structure, free of dogma and based on ethical principles and acceptance of others, regardless of their sexual orientation. Yes, like we do when people have other diets, or other religions, or other fashion choices, or other needs in life. This is just what freedom is, so why don't we apply it to sexuality? It's about time we do that. That's what a civilized society would do. Reading this book may be disturbing or confusing, or enlightening. After all, it looks at one of the most deeply ingrained areas of behavior and programming. If you find yourself disagreeing with something or feeling uncomfortable, take some time to look at the source material listed. Examine the evidence for yourself. Then consider how it will inform you, change you, support you, and give you the new avenues and ideas for living your life. Yes. So that's where I'm going to stop for today. But I'm going to continue, because this is a non-stop journey. Sex is something that you can have your entire life. I plan on, hopefully, passionately making love on the very last day I'm on Earth, when I am hopefully 96 years old, 93, 96. That would be cool. That would be cool. And yeah, still strong, still full of vitality, still believing in dreams, still making love. Yes. And still not feeling any shame about it, because the only religion I know is making love. Thank you very much. My name is Malcolm Lovejoy. I hope you use the wisdom of love to make your life better. And peace. See you later, Darrel. Bye, everyone. Bye.